Hello and welcome back. If you are new here, then welcome to the channel. Today I am going to go over our April 2017 budget with you. I have been doing a lot more budgeting and money talk videos lately because our life has taken a sudden turn and we're needing to make sure that our budget is reined in, and we've had a lot of changes. So just recently my husband's income was cut by about 50%, and I'll link a video here that talks about that. And then also we've had Murphy visit the house recently, a second time, other than the income cut. And so I just did a video about that, and I will link that here. Sorry for the shaky camera. It's kind of balanced on my lap. So we've had some vehicle trouble that took a rather large financial hit on our accounts. So I'll link that video here as well. But let's jump right into it. This is our April 2017 budget. It is very tight. I did it based off of my husband working not quite his minimum hours, although I should, but he has pretty consistently been getting his 40 hours a week plus at least 6 to 8 extra hours because they have been pulling him in to cover a sixth day. And for right now, we're going to go ahead and cross our fingers that that continues. Probably not the smartest way to play it, but it's been pretty consistent, so let's just hope that it stays that way. If not, it's not a huge cut drastically in the income, and so we'd be able to switch some things around. But this is a tight budget for us, okay? This is basically like a no-spend month. So right up here, we've got rent, stays the same every month. Our TV subscriptions, we have Hulu and we have Netflix. Those stay the same every month. That is our only real form of entertainment, so we are not getting rid of those. Life insurance for myself is the same every month. My husband was on a yearly plan. His switches to monthly payments in June. So for right now, it's just the same $20.24. Our cell phone is actually our 2 lines plus my sister's 2 lines. So we have 4 lines on there, and they do pay their portion of the phone bill. So this full amount is what comes out of the account, but that's not all just ours. Just to preface that, because I know that's a very large number. Internet is the same every month, $64.99. Groceries, I am going to try, God almighty, am I going to try to do a $200 grocery month. I think with shopping at Aldi and picking up some of the name brand stuff I can find at the Dollar Tree will be good. So it's going to take lots of meal planning. It's going to take, that's basically going to be my job in April, is to keep our groceries down and make sure that we have healthy food to eat still, because it can be hard when you're on a tighter budget. So in April, the children and I will be we won't be home for 9 days. So I'm going to do a bachelor style grocery haul for my husband while he's home. And then I've got meal planning kind of started for April. So I think we can at least hit close to that 200. Gas is super high for April because we are going out of state. So typically we spend about $125. I budgeted real high. Hopefully we won't spend that whole amount. We're going 9 hours north and staying there for a few days, and then 3 hours south of there and staying there for a few days, and then almost 6 hours back home. So there's a lot of traveling. Our electric is the same every month. We are on a budget plan. It's $125 flat every month until they review that budget plan. Water varies, but on the high end it's $40, and on the low end it can be as low as like $25 to $30. So I always budget on the high end for that. Sewer, the same thing. High end is usually about $20. Low end can be anywhere as low as like $9. Adobe Suite, we have a year contract subscription for like Adobe Premiere and all the Adobe Suite. So it's got Premiere and Photoshop and all of that. That's what we use to edit our videos, and my husband uses some of the other programs. So that is a subscription that we pay every month for $52.99. Then we get into our debt. So student loans, $192.59 a month. That's one of my husband's loans. All of the rest of our loans are in IBR status with 0 payments currently. Our auto loan is $216. That stays the same every month. And our city card that we had planned on paying off in April, there was a $675 balance on it. We planned on paying that off, but because of the car issues that popped up, we are unable to do that. But I still want to pay it off before the promotional 0% interest balance or 0% interest ends in August. And so in order to pay it off, we have to budget $135 a month. That payment we could lower if needed, like if the income varies a bit more, but right now I'm budgeting the $135 so that we can have it paid off in time. Our sinking funds, as you can see, there is like nothing on here for sinking funds other than medical. I know there's a $40 bill that we are paying, and I like to set aside $25 a month for co-pays to have that kind of accumulate in the account. I have a hair on me, long hair, don't care. And so no dining out, no fun money. We're not putting money towards the savings of the new Xbox that comes out later this year. I'm guessing we should be decent on that. The kids are set for clothing for spring and summer. Personal care we're pretty good on. I've just restocked all of our vitamins. Hello?
Hi.
He knows how to make an entrance. I still have a hair stuck on me. There it is. Okay. No dining out, etc. Savings again. No savings. We typically set aside, well, we don't set aside anything in our regular savings account right now, but we typically set aside $210 in auto savings that covers oil changes, car insurance every 6 months, and vehicle repairs, but that has been drained to fix our van. And we don't have the income right now to start replenishing it. Gift savings, again, we usually set aside about $200 a month in there. Nothing for April. And then Jackson and Alice, we typically just set aside $10 a month, but we're putting that on hold as well. So nothing is going into savings, which is the way it should be when you still have debt and you're in snowballing your debt in baby step 2 for Dave Ramsey. But those are kind of sinking funds for us, not necessarily savings. So these are the auto and gift are sinking funds. The other ones are savings that we are just putting a hold on. So that leaves us, so our income is just under $3,000 for the month of April estimated. And then that leaves us with about $25 difference after everything I've budgeted for to cover any gaps that I may have overlooked and to send towards debt if possible. We gonna be broke in April.
I need another job.
So things will be tight in April. We'll just pretend like it's another no spend month because we did so well with that in January.
No spend out of necessity.
Yeah, I was jokingly, I said this is going to be a no spend year, but we'll see. We'll see. Luckily we had the money for the car repairs, which again I talked about in the Murphy's Law video, but this is our April budget. This is what it's looking like. I will check back in with you at the end of the month and see how we did. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I really appreciate it. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. If you haven't subscribed, I'd love for you to hit that red subscribe button. Until next time, I will see you later. Bye.